customer pick. This is the Resveratrol with EGCG. So we're talking 2 of nature's most protective and powerful antioxidants. I love the way Andrew explains how we're getting the benefits that we know and hear about from red wine and green tea without any alcohol, without any caffeine, just the goodness and the potency. So what we're bringing you today, again, plenty of options as a today's special. This is the lowest price you've seen since it was a today's special in 2021. We also today have the 540 capsule, which is the only time of year you'll see it. Also the largest size since it was a today special in 2021. The value is incredible. You'll notice once again, as you go up in quantity, so goes your savings. Look at the savings on the 540 capsule. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible with free shipping, 5 flex pay on everything. This is one of those products, Andrew, that it's interesting because it really is supporting virtually all the key body systems. If we want to take care of that from the inside out, we can start here with Resveratrol.
Well, when you look at Resveratrol and you look at EGCG, the research on whether it's on liver and detoxification of the liver, whether it's on brain function, whether it's on cardiovascular function, or even the health of the skin, you're going to see research on each of these systems and organs as it pertains to either of these ingredients. Almost all of the folks that focus on anti-aging, I think the most recent is a guy named David Sinclair, they all talk about the importance of resveratrol as an anti-aging molecule. EGCG has almost as much research, and even if it had 10% of the research that resveratrol has, I just noticed Marcel, I didn't close the food on the counter. Marcel is trying to climb up on the counter and get at his food. But so if you look at the research on, and I've talked about this before, that medications will get approved with only maybe a dozen or so clinical studies. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of studies on resveratrol, and there are almost as many studies on EGCG. So these are both ingredients that we know are absolutely safe, have been consumed for thousands and thousands of years. Resveratrol from red wine, resveratrol is present in grapes. Resveratrol is also present in small amounts in peanuts. Again, the best source of resveratrol we found, Polygonum cuspidatum, has been our source for over 20 years, and it gives you hundreds of times more resveratrol than even red wine. And EGCG, again, consumed for thousands of years, part of green tea. That is the best source of epigallocatechin gallate. So, and what's great about each capsule, you get 100 milligrams of each. Back in the day, our today's special 20 plus years ago for resveratrol was 100 milligrams of resveratrol alone, and it was $99 for, I believe, a 360 capsule supply. Today, a 540 capsule supply gives you that 100 milligrams of resveratrol, and it gives you 100 milligrams of EGCG. And some will say EGCG is even more important than the resveratrol. So when you're getting both of these botanicals, and basically at a dime each, which I never would have thought either one of them could be available at a dime each, it's just an incredible opportunity to take advantage of the most exciting anti-aging ingredients and to get a little sense of how and why they happen to be that way. Think of the trees and plants out in nature that live exposed to the sun, which is life-giving, but also the most destructive force in the universe. And so, Lincoln's barking at me. So, so when you look at these plants, some of them, we know that olive trees, redwoods, bristlecone pines, they could live thousands of years. These are just amazing organisms, these trees, these plants, and they've had billions of years to develop these protective compounds that they use to survive. And if we're smart, we pay attention to what they've learned. And as I said, my job is taking lessons from Mother Nature and providing them to us, and basically getting out of her way. And with this product, no additives, 100% pure, resveratrol and EGCG, arguably two of the most protective compounds, anti-aging compounds that anyone can contemplate taking.
I can only imagine the amount of work and research that it takes to be able to bring us formulas like this with this amount of potency. But to your point, to not have the fillers and the additives and the binders and all of the yucky things that we see out there in the marketplace, it must be quite the struggle to keep the potency, keep the purity, and keep the value that you're bringing us today. Because truly, I mean, I look at this, and to your point too, 10 cents per capsule. I don't know that we've ever done that, at least not in my time here in the last 6 years at HSN, to be able to bring you that opportunity on something that is already well loved and purchased on the regular by the HSN customer. So it's taking something we already know and love and giving us great value.
And technically speaking, it's 10 cents per ingredient per capsule. So it's 10 cents for the resveratrol, 10 cents for EGCG, which is still incredibly, incredibly affordable. And when we look at these ingredients and look at how resveratrol is a central ingredient in the Mediterranean diet, and EGCG a central ingredient in the Asian diet, and we leave it to the experts to argue which of those diets is the healthiest ones that we should be consuming. But suffice to say, these are both incredibly healthy ingredients, and a lot of Americans don't enjoy the taste of green tea, so we don't get our EGCG, and each capsule is the equivalent of about 6 cups of green tea, EGCG. Wow. And then most Americans don't drink red wine, and if you don't drink wine, don't start. Alcohol is not a healthy habit, but even if you did drink red wine, it would take hundreds of glasses to be the equivalent of each capsule. That's how potent each capsule is with resveratrol, with our special Polygonum cuspidatum, which is Japanese knotweed. So again, you're getting an opportunity to deliver extremely high levels, the researched levels. That's critical. To just put resveratrol or EGCG in a product and not to make it consistent with the research, to make it consistent with the levels we consume to see the benefits, would just be deceptive. And we make sure that we follow the blueprint. As I said, we follow Mother Nature's blueprint. We do our best to get out of her way to make it pure, natural, beneficial.
Yes, and a lot of the reason too, our HSN customer, myself included, love Andrew's capsules is they're very easy to swallow capsules. They're very easy on the stomach. You can see when we open this up, I mean, the sheer amount inside, but it's a fine, fine powder. Some of us, my husband can't really swallow pills, so he loves your capsules, Andrew, because he can open them and put them into smoothies or things, mix them with water. It's a very easy process. It doesn't have to be so hard or unpleasant to be able to get the vitamins and the nutrients and the supplements that you need. And I think yours stand far above a lot of what's out there, these rock hard pills.
Yeah, unfortunately, tablets are really cheap to make. And tablets, of course, they're an obstacle to our benefits. A tablet basically imprisons these natural ingredients in this rock hard dosage, and swallowing rocks is not going to be good for anybody's stomach. So our capsules contain an ultrafine powder, no additives, just give you exactly what you want, just beneficial ingredients. And again, when you're trying to do something beneficial, the last thing you want to do is introduce problems. So we make sure we only make products, and we make the products. Unlike most companies that make nothing, we make everything. So then the reason why we make everything is because if we relied on a contract manufacturer who makes everything for everybody else, it would be the same ordinary stuff, a lot of it really kind of garbage that you see in the marketplace.
Yeah. So if you're interested, if you're looking to restock, if you're wondering how to order, it's a great day to do it. This is our second of 3 today's specials, and the values really far and above today, especially when you move up in quantity. The 540 capsule, I should mention too, this is the only time of year you'll be able to pick it up in this size, and it's the largest offer we've had since it was a Today Special back in 2021. So if you are purchasing that, I mean, the savings is tremendous. It's a $259 savings. So you're getting 540 capsules for $99 and change. We have free shipping and handling on all of these, and we also have flex payments available. So for instance, on that 540 capsule, it would be under $20 to get it home. And those are interest-free monthly payments. So that's how you get it now and pay it off over time.
And this is a Today Special that we don't do every year.
Right.
This is a Today Special. The last time we did was 2 years. This is the best price per capsule, and you're getting both Resveratrol and EGCG at a price that would be a great Today Special for just Resveratrol on its own. So you get the bonus of the 100 milligrams of EGCG. So it's funny, even if you have a less than ideal diet and a less than ideal lifestyle, you swallow a capsule of this every day,
Yeah.
and you are embracing two of what are arguably the most potent anti-aging ingredients that Mother Nature makes, that we human beings have identified. So it's a great opportunity to do the right thing, even if it's very difficult in terms of our diet to do the correct thing.
And for anyone who might just be joining us, Andrew, and they hear or they see the word resveratrol, and it's one that I think a lot of us are familiar with, why is it such an important part of our daily intake? Like, why is this something that you think people should have in their lives?
Well, resveratrol, when you look at the science, it's an incredibly simple molecule. It's very easy for our body to absorb, very easy for our body to utilize. What has been identified in the science, they don't just observe that it's beneficial. We know that one of the healthiest things we could do is eat a little bit less. By eating less, caloric restriction, it is probably the most powerful anti-aging tool available to us. But we all like eating too much. So unfortunately, we don't get the benefits of caloric restriction. But resveratrol, when we look at how it works, physiologically, the chemistry of how resveratrol works in our body, it kind of imitates caloric restriction. So one of the most beneficial things any of us could contemplate doing that's really difficult to do, resveratrol seems to give us those benefits without the difficulty. So every once in a while, I do a water fast. I realize that caloric restriction is a good thing. It's hard to do. Resveratrol is something I use and take all the time since I introduced it almost 30 years ago because of the very role it plays in imitating that kind of chemistry within our body.
Well, if you'd like to learn more about it, it's all on our website at hsn.com. We have all of the videos there, the education, the reviews. It's another customer pick. In fact, 82% of the reviews are a 4 or 5 star. So we always invite you to educate yourself a little bit about the formulas and honestly about the values that you can enjoy if you're shopping our today's specials. This is the breakdown for you one more time. The 60 capsule, 180 capsule, 360 capsule, and the 540 capsule is the largest we've seen since 2021, because to Andrew's point, this is not a today's special every single year. So enjoy the savings, enjoy the education on hsn.com. We're going to roll into our third of the 3 today's specials that we're bringing you today. And this one is the gluten